Alright there, my name's Ragtag, the greatest gutter tier gamer on the face of this earth, and we're going to talk about the Chaos Theory patch notes today, and also I'm going to show you how I ranked up to plat with the R-602s, which went like this. I mean, there were probably a few successes I could claim along the way, but let's first go into what is about to drop on Tuesday with the Chaos Theory, and of course it's going to be in line with the Nintendo Switch launch. Apex Legends comes to the small, wide screen. It comes to the little console. Look, for those of you that are garbage at the game, go to the Switch version and you might actually get top 500. You never know. Right, okay, so let's just talk firstly about some of the new patch changes. If you haven't checked them out already, they are on the EA website, which I will link in the description for you. Of course, it talks about the takeover event itself, which is going to be based on Caustic. We're getting a Bangalore heirloom, which looks absolutely amazing. It's kind of almost like a kind of a Tron-like glow to it. This blade is hot, seething metal laser kind of thing. I'm very, very much looking forward to it, and long overdue. I can tell you there's amazing cosmetics on the way as well. Not to mention, this takeover itself is going to bring with it things like the heat shield, which is going to allow you to survive the ring flares and the ring itself. Now, these ring flares look like a lot of fun. They look like these sort of moving tornadoes around the map that you're going to get very little warning for, and then you will take whatever ring damage it currently is. So in round 1 you might not have to worry too much, but when it gets to 4 and 5, I'm really enjoying the thought of having to put down the heat shield and choose your moments wisely. It's also going to probably reveal enemy players' positions later. Anything that adds chaos to a game, I think, is good for me, mainly because it adds more luck into the equation and I might get another win. Now, a lot of people might be panicking after seeing the Caustic trailer, because I definitely was, but do remember a couple of things, guys. Caustic is getting a nerf. His cooldown is going to be increased for the ultimate, the Noxic gas grenade, to 3.5 minutes. That's up from 2.5 minutes. His gas damage from the traps, I think, are going to go along a flat tick rate of 5 HP rather than ramping up from 6 to 12. What else? They've nerfed my baby, Horizon the Black Hole. But the main thing, look, this is the most important thing about the patch. There's two things. There's obviously TTVs are now able to queue solo, drop solo, and die solo. The Mastiff has taken a nerf. The pellet damage has gone down from 13 to 11, and the fire rate increased from 1.0 to 1.1. That little change might be all it takes for people to start trying out other weapons and start. No, okay, they'll still use the Mastiff, but maybe other guns are going to have a chance. Yes, look, this is the most important thing. For all y'all gutter tier gamers out there, you all care about this one thing, and that is the fact that when you come out of the dropship, you've been revived for the 4th time, you get to ping your own box. You will now know where your loot is, but then you realize it's outside the ring 5 miles away because your team couldn't reach you. It doesn't matter. Pinging your loot box is everything to me. Thank you, Respawn. Now let's get on with the R-602 games and my ascent into platinum. Hard stuck in gold too. I walked past a couple of R-301s, picked them both up, and then walked past another one, starting to wonder if this was the game telling me the true way to rank up in Apex Legends is to use the only guns that you have a modicum of consistency with. But Ragtag, why don't you try the R-400, which is the R-301 and the R-99? Yeah, well, stop speaking sense to me, other voice inside my head. We're going for the R-602. Which leads me back to this moment. Yes, that's right, everyone. A lifeline actually using their tactical ability. You may put your jaw back in its normal position, but then this happened. Six squads left, 666 damage. My loadout was cursed. But I had to find out if it was my enemies that were getting the curse or if it was going to be me. At this point, I realized I'm already cursed, so this actually might work out. We won the game, and I wanted to try it again. The goose squawk said it all, and as I almost crawled willingly to my caustic asphyxiating death, the final twitch of Horizon's left hand, defiant to the end. But at least I ranked up, and as I went into Gold 1, I wanted to refine my strategy. So I chose Loba to easier get myself the 2 R301s and told myself that the whole reason to take 2 R301s is to use them without reloading and get that kill. A tactic I had not yet managed to implement successfully. Got myself a nice little balanced loadout here. One R301 had the 3x scope on it and the other one had a 1x. I was ready for battles at all ranges. Now look, I don't want to hear or see any comments about me being thirsty. I was frustrated, guys. I wanted that elim. I worked hard for that elim. I deserved it. A very risky revive. Was it even worth it? That battle raged on. I could easily escape right now and save those points. However, the more chaotic a battle, the more chance that the Guttertier could luck his way into getting those banners back rather than rat to the rest of this game. And so, over the next several games, I befriended death. Finding 2 R301s was proving somewhat difficult. And every game I landed, I tried my best. I did everything I could for my team. I don't want to talk about this next little bit, but look, here's what's important. What's important is that I doubled down on the Mastiff here. Yes, I should have used the triple take as my backup shotgun, but what did I do? I mourned the loss of my R301s. I needed them. They were part of me. Even the havoc with the turbocharger wasn't enough. Revenant and Caustic, two teammates that you need to keep an eye on because you never know what's going to happen next. It's an interesting combination, with Loba as well. These guys were unfortunately a little bit slower on the looting, and with me still not being able to find any R-301s, it's almost like I used up the entire supply of spawns. I had the triple take in the R-99. There was a mighty battle in Capacitor, and little did I know that my slow looting teammates were about to carry me. Once the fight was over, thank you very much Caustic, I got myself a second R-301 and the loadout was complete. Once again, I decided to put a 3-time scope on the first R-301 and a 1-2 on the second so that I could fight at range. However, this was a decision that I would soon come to regret.
They're shooting at me. Crossing jump drive. Here.
I showed the 3-time scope the door and graciously accepted another carry from my teammates. With only 4 squads remaining, I realised that ranking up to Plat 4 was entirely possible by winning this game, and it would be the most lacklustre rank up of my career. That is, unless I could start putting some work in. Here's a really good tip I'm going to give myself. If a Bloodhound scans you, they can see you, and so can their team. This was it. 3 squads left, 16 syringes in my loadout, and of course, only 1 elimination to my name. It was time for a mighty push over that jump pad. Wait, which I failed. Look, at least I don't hide these moments from you guys, alright? So hod your weesht. It's a Scottish way of saying shut your mouth, alright? How about a tasty red shield rag tag? Would you like that? No, you just want shield cells, don't you? What can I say, guys? The games have been rough, but they have also been a lot of fun. Really looking forward to the event next week. This takeover is going to be amazing. That Bangalore heirloom, I think it might be mine. I say that every event and then never end up buying anything. All right, take it easy. Catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Later.